It is now my honor to welcome the visionary behind Kush Digital College. Please join me in receiving the founder and president of KDC, Dr. Amjad Idrees, as he shares his opening remarks and the inspiration that led to the creation of this institution.
Thank you, Dr. Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum. Distinguished guests, partners, students, families, colleagues, and friends. Good day to all. It is my true honor to welcome you all to the official launch of Kush Digital College, KDC. This is not just the beginning of an institution. It is the beginning of a new educational pathway for students who, until now, have no real options. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a statement of purpose, of responsibility, and of hope. Let me start from the beginning with a story that continues to shape everything we have built. 2 years ago, I sat with a young Sudanese man in Cairo, Egypt. He had fled the war in Sudan with only a bag and a few documents, among them a partially completed university transcript. He was studying economics in Khartoum. When I asked him what he needed, he said something I will never forget. He said, "I don't need much, just internet and a way to continue studying. I can even study from my phone. I just want to finish what I started." Another incident happened a week after, when I traveled to Sudan during the wartime to complete some formalities. During a lunchtime with cousins and family, I started to hear the same story again and again about how the kids of my cousins who stayed in Sudan have no clue what to do about their university studies. All universities were out of service, and there was no light at the end of the tunnel about what the future will look like. This conversation stayed with me, and we're not unique. I was meeting people with similar stories, bright, driven, talented young people, but their education have been cut off. Not because they failed, not because they lack ambition, but because the higher education systems were not built to survive the kinds of crises we have in our region. That is where the idea of Kush Digital College came from. We ask ourselves, what would a colleague look like if it was designed for people like him, for that guy in Cairo, for displaced students, for young people who are working, for mothers raising children, for refugees, for people moving between countries with no clear future, but with one clear goal: to learn. I founded KDC for them as a promise, and I'm proud to say that today KDC exists for them. KDC is a digital-first online student center institution, but we are not just replicating traditional university model online. We have reimagined how higher education should work for people in fragile, mobile, and complex environment. We are launching KDC at a time when our regions are facing overlapping crises, wars, displacement, economic hardship, and collapse of public institutions. Sudan and Palestine are recent examples. Both countries witnessed higher education systems disrupted. Campuses have been destroyed, roads lost, records lost, students scattered. But we are also seeing unprecedented level of motivation and hunger for learning and education. People want to rebuild their lives, their futures. They want to access good employment. They want dignity. This is what makes KDC urgent. It is not just an academic project. It is a regional necessity, a stabilizing force, a tool for resilience and development. Let me now speak clearly about our long-term vision. We see KDC as a new kind of British higher education institution, built in the region, for the region, and aligned with the local realities and global opportunities. Our long-term strategy is to become a regional leader in digital education, with a presence across North Africa, East Africa, the Middle East, and Gulf Cooperation countries. We will expand our programs in areas of high demand. We will invest in content and support systems that are in Arabic and other local languages like Amharic and Swahili. We will train educators in digital delivery of wide services, including health, education, justice, trade, and other sectors. And we will focus on graduate employability through partnership, internship, and micro-credentials that meet real industry standards. But above all, we will keep our promise to make quality education accessible to all who need it most. Colleagues and friends, that brings me to you. KDC was never meant to be a standalone initiative. It was meant to be part of something bigger. We are reaching to the governments, development partners, the private sector, and civil society to help us grow and reach the impact of this platform. If you are from a UN agency or international organization, we invite you to co-create education programs with us for youth in refugee settings, for community workers, and for frontline professionals. If you are a financing institution, let us develop scholarship schemes together to support students in need and invest in economic empowerment through education. If you are from the private sector, help us to align our programs with real-world skills, offer internship, share market insights, and co-design training and education programs together. If you are from the academia, let us build academic bridges. Let us collaborate on research, exchange faculty, and co-delivery of academic modules. And if you are from the government, we ask you for your engagement. Digital education is not a luxury. It is a policy priority. Let us shape it together. We are proud to say that the first cohort of students has been already admitted, and they will begin their learning journey after a few weeks from now. So let us say all together for them, congratulations. And from me personally, I would say welcome to KDC family. Some of these students are in Egypt, some are in Sudan, some are in refugee camps, and some are in their hosting communities where they're displaced families in Sudan. Some of them are already working, but all of them are now part of one learning community. This is the future of education, borderless, inclusive, and impact-driven. To the student listening to me today, this college belongs to you. Whether you are in Cairo, Khartoum, Port Sudan, Nairobi, or Amman, KDC is for you. Whether you paused your studies because of war or never had the chance to begin, KDC is your way forward. Whether you are young, mid-career, or a parent returning to education, KDC will meet you where you are. To everyone here today, thank you for your presence, your support, and your belief in this vision. We have much yet to do, but the foundation has been laid. Thank you.